This week, I interviewed 10 of my most recent retirees that come in and counsel with me. Here's what I discovered as I began questioning them and talking to them. Here's what I discovered, surprised them more than anything else. You see, you've read probably all the articles. You've done all the math. You think you know what retirement's actually going to feel like once you get in there. But, well, let me be honest, I thought I did too. But then I sat down with these folks, and what I actually figured out, almost every one of them said that, well, they said the same version of the same thing, just kind of in a different way. And then I'm going to put it like this. They said, I wish someone had told me about this portion of retirement before I ever got here. My name's Bill Bergfeld, and if you're starting to wonder, and if you're staring down retirement, looking at those days that are ahead, and you're wondering, what is it that somebody's leaving out? What is it that nobody's telling you? Well, hang on, because the next 10 or so minutes, I'm going to spend some time walking you through what actually surprised all these guys, and probably the people who've already made the jump, and they didn't get their information straight. You see, the money surprise wasn't what they expected. I mean, they figured they had everything set up right. Their financial advisors had everything done right. Everything looked good, but they still had a money surprise. Most of them weren't shocked about this money running out of money thing. They were shocked by how weird it felt to spend money that they'd spent all their working life trying to save. You see, the permission to spend, well, at least that's what I call it. The permission to spend problem is years of this saver identity doesn't just switch off on day one of retirement. See, some people that looks like they have enough on paper, but they still feel panicky just going into the grocery store and paying for their groceries. You see, the surprise isn't the math. It's not the spreadsheets. It's not the reports. It's the mindset. It's what they're thinking about. And so that's part of the surprise that these folks were relaying to me. The other part's really kind of unexpected, totally. Several of them said that the first 2 weeks of retirement felt like a great vacation. No meetings, no one bugging them all the time about getting something done. But then came Tuesday morning, and now there's a problem. Because now they're trying to figure out, who am I when nobody's asking me to do anything for them? It's crazy. You see, without assuming, they saw retirement as a holiday. And then once they got into it, they found out that they felt unneeded, unnecessary. Tommy's so crazy. Tommy even sat down and he started structuring his mornings around a walk and then a phone call, just to make him feel like he had appointments coming in again. Oh, me. You see, there's several surprises, so that's just one of them. Here's another one. All of a sudden, spouses are together all the time, all day, all night, all weekend, all month. And that's an adjustment that neither one of them they didn't even talk about it. They didn't prepare for it. You see, good marriages usually include a lot of conversation, and all of a sudden, everybody's at home all the time, no conversations going on. I'm not telling you that retirement's going to bring about problems in the marriage. What I'm trying to make you understand here is that this isn't a time to begin renegotiating shared spaces or shared routines or things like that. All of that should have taken place before retirement. The couples who did the best, they talked about the days ahead out loud. During that first 3 or 4 days or first week, maybe even as long as the first month, but they talked it out instead of just assuming that the other person in the relationship would just be okay, and at some point they'll just figure it out and be okay with it. You see, you bring all this stuff together, the money, the confusion of identity, and then the relationship thing. All three of these surprises, you don't find them in that money calculator that everybody talks about with retirement. They're not in it. That's why I wanted to bring this up in this video. Let me say this. If this is helpful in any way, there's more. I put together a free guide. After talking with several couples, I created a free guide, and it goes deeper on what to actually expect in your first 90 days of retirement. I'm going to make sure we get the link in the description below. So in that, there's no pitches, there's no trying to dun you for any money or anything like that. It's just there to help you. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, click the button. That way you don't miss anything about what I'm trying to work with through these retired couples. I try to post every week something brand new. Sometimes I post 2 or 3 times in a week. The name of that guide is Your First 90 Days of Retirement. So, hey, I hope you have a great, great day. And if you have any questions, get back with me again. We'll talk about it. Okay? Take care. Bye now.